Hello and welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're doing a Blue Eyes deck profile, specifically budget Bystial Blue Eyes. So I basically threw this list together not long after finishing filming for the challenge video that I posted last week. As you can tell by my voice has come back, thankfully. It was only really nearly gone for 2 days, but it's back to its full force. So, with that being said, let's dive into it. There won't be a side deck because I haven't come up with one yet, and there might be a reason why, but you'll have to come back next week to find out. So, obviously, I am playing two Blue Eyes White Dragons, specifically the SDK art. Simply because this is the more nostalgic one for me. Granted, I could have ran, the SYE art as well as the LOB because I do have an LOB Blue Eyes. But the SDK art has always been the more nostalgic one. That's the one featured in the anime, and that is the artwork I want to run. Next are the three ofs, and that, of course, is triple Sage with Eyes of Blue, triple Maiden of White, and in this budget list, I am playing triple Neo Kaiser Seahorse. Now, I know I've heard a lot of people, cutting this down to either 2 or 1, just because of this is, a budget version of this list. These are the ratios that I'm going with. So the only real expensive card, I think, would be Druid's Worm for people to get, because I know right now, last time I checked, it was €15 on Card Market. I'm not sure what it's like in TCG Player. But yeah, to be honest, it's a really good extender from what I have play tested with it. And it's, if I special summon it and I don't really need it all that much, I can go into to Spheres with it, link it and the link 1 into Spheres and go from there. Next is a one-of monster, and that is one of Jet Dragon, because I do like Jet, especially because it can out certain things by bouncing it back. So I could do that to, like, say, my opponent's Tyrant Dragon, which happened to me last week, and yeah, so I honestly really do like it. Next, of course, are the Blue Eye spells that I play, and that is triple Wishes of for Eyes of Blue, triple Roar of the Blue Eye Dragon, which I absolutely love this artwork, and the one-ofs being the one Field Spell, the one Ultimate Fusion still, and then lastly, a new addition is a QCR Bingo Machine Go. Now, I would honestly like to probably up this to 3, taking wind from a friend of mine, who is going to be running Bingo Machine Go at 3, because you can activate it, reveal either 3 Roar or 3 Wishes, and get it all, straight away. So it doesn't matter what they pick, you will end up getting it. And then the traps, I just played the 2 traps, with being True Light and Majesty. Moving on to the non-engine cards, which are a lot. Let me just zoom out a bit so everything is fitted into frame. So I play the one Pot of Prosperity, because I've seen a few people just play the one. Then the Bestial package is a very tiny package for me right now, because again, this is budget, and I only have 1 of each. So that is 1 Magma Hunt, 1 Baldrake, and then 1 Druid's Worm. Like I said, Druid's Worm at this present is the more expensive one at €15 a copy. I got mine for, I think it was like 12 or €13 a copy a few months back. And I definitely do recommend Baldrake, because I really fell in love with this card from when I was playing it in New Bell, as a way to banish something from your opponent by sending one of your guys to grave. So yeah, then Lastly is the hand traps, and I play quite a bit of hand traps in this list, such as 3 Veiler, 3 Ash, 3 Drow and Lock for the mirror match, because considering that the last time I went to locals, I was all my duels were mirror matches. This will definitely come in clutch against the other Blue Eyes players. 1 Call by the Grave, and then lastly 3 Infinite Impermanences to round out the 40 card list. So yeah, that is the list that I have opted to play. I like it. It definitely does the normal stuff, but with the Bystials, it helps. You know, because before I even added the Bystials in, I was playtesting this against my current U-Bell list before adding in Fiendsmith. And nearly every game, like at one point in one of the duels, I kept Bystialing this my Blue Eyes deck, and at one point, U-Bell had all 3 Bystials on the field. You know, that's how easy it is to get them, and especially again for the mirror match, because I can, if they send Blue Eyes to Grave, and I have a Bystial in hand, I'm like, oh, okay, as long as they control a monster, I'd be like, right, there goes that Blue Eyes, out comes my Bystial. So it definitely does come in handy. For the extra deck, again, this is very, very budget. I don't play Crimson Dragon because that is currently 25 a copy, and I just have no interest in paying that for a card. So in terms of the fusions, as you've seen, I do play 2 Tyrant Dragon because I feel the second copy does indeed come up. There was multiple times when I brought this to locals last week where I'm just like, I wish I had a second copy. And then of course the one Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to go with it as the extra interruptions. I play a heavy synchro package in this list. So starting off with, I do play Black Rose Moonlit Dragon, which is, it's a good card. Let me just move something so I'm not knocking stuff over. So if this card is special summoned or a level 5 or higher monsters is special summoned to your opponent's field, target a special summon monster your opponent controls, return that target to the hand. So, it's an extra out. So it has, similar to Jet Dragon in a sense. I play 1 Azure Eyes. Then I also play the new Light Storm Dragon that recently came out. Triple Blue Eyes Spirit Dragons. 2 Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragons. 1 Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. And then for the links, it is just 2 spirits with eyes of blue. And lastly, the 1 Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spears. So, as you can see, there's a lot of cards that I could easily just banish off of Prosperities in order to use it. But that is my current Blue Eyes list. As I said, it is budget to a certain extent, because I'm not sure how much Druid's Worm is for everyone else. I just know what's available on Card Market. But yeah, all you really need is 3 of the structure decks and, just a couple of extra cards, really. And yeah, so next week I'll be explaining why I don't have a side deck. Because I might be doing another Road 2 series very, very soon. So to find out what that's about, come back next Wednesday and I'll explain all. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all that. And I'll see you all on the very next upload.